We are on our way up to the glaciers above La Paz. Alfonso Blanco from the International Environmental Organization, the Nature Conservancy, knows that clean water for the entire region lies in these highlands. Blanco says global warming threatens to destroy the area's delicate ecosystem.
The most important phenomenon we're seeing now is what the communities experience every day because of climate change. Every year, the lack of water is more noticeable, a permanent condition that's worsening.
Antonio Chaca has lived here for 70 years. With 250 sheep and 18 llamas, he and his family earn their livelihood from their livestock. Antonio says he keeps large llamas and that he'd rather have them than the smaller ones. Asked if he'd swap his sheep for llamas, he says he certainly would. That's good for him. A llama sells for 4 times the price of a sheep. And it's good for the environment. When they graze, llamas don't tear up the soil and the grass grows back. These vast grasslands and peat bogs provide fodder for the animals. At the same time, they're the largest carbon sink at this altitude. The ground filters and stores water all year long. Along with Conservancy members, we take an old Inca trail down into the rainforest. Scientist Stefan Aloy says the ecosystem down here, with its abundant tree and plant species, is under particular threat.
Basically, the more diversity of plants and organisms, the more stable the system is, and the more resistant to change, whether climatic or of some other type. When there are many different species in a system, it can compensate for changes in the climate.
A few hours later, in the middle of the only road through the valley, Alfonso Blanco is shaking hands and promoting his ideas. He has to win the people's hearts and listen to their worries. Zongo District Deputy Mayor Javier Quispa says the project has already made progress.
Now the focus is on topics such as socialization and providing apprenticeships. In this way, we can raise residents' awareness of the subject.
The protected areas in the highlands above La Paz could help combat the consequences of climate change. If that doesn't happen, the steadily growing metropolitan area will run out of clean water in about 10 years. Whether they want to or not, the people up in the mountains will determine the future down in La Paz.